them beats, bro. That means a lot, bro.
Yeah, holla at Scott Storch about not getting no credit for
Man, all he did was play a piano, man.
Come on, y'all. This
Great programming.
We back, y'all. CorporateLike Entertainment, the Fable Field Podcast. Again, shout out CorporateLike.com. We got articles written by Latanya, Daniel. We got more coming from Jermaine, Deshaun, myself, and Manny. So I'm about to get into some sports segment, y'all. We're going to talk about the NFL upcoming season. I know today Deshaun Watson got, what, 6 games suspension.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about that? And we're based in Cleveland, y'all, so just...
A little biased,
you know.
I'm going to try to put that out.
Got nothing to do with no bias.
Yeah, I'm going to put that out there. I'm going to put that out the window, no bias.
Don't got nothing to do with that, man. Get it over with and move on, man. The show must go on. That's what I said.
So do you think he deserves the 6 games? Do you think he deserves more or less?
Less. I'm saying 0.
Why?
I mean, this is just my thing. If you got 2 criminal charges go up against you, and that's 2 different grand juries, they both dismiss it. There's no case. The NFL interviewed 13 women. 4 of them was credited. 4 of them was credible. 1 of them dropped out, so that's 3. There is no evidence, no stories. I'm sorry. For me, it finds it hard. It's hard to do someone dirty like that. If I don't have no evidence, no clear nothing, I gotta exonerate you. But the shield.
I agree.
Only thing I will say is the conduct policy. I do believe he violated it in some sense or form because you did bring unworthy news attention to the NFL that they didn't offer you. And then the Sue Roberts, she had a couple statements that he did violate some things. So that's why she did do 6 games.
Was it clear in writing what he violated?
She was saying, like, no male should be having 66 different. No, you should not. A 66 different, that shouldn't be happening. Also, he didn't inform the NFL when the first case came down the pipe. He hid it.
It's a red flag, but should he be punished for that? You gotta think of logically. Should he be punished for that, really?
No.
I don't think so, but
I agree.
But if I'm owning a business,
but it is a red flag.
Let's just say we're the corporation. We're sitting down and we have to discipline him in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Especially with allegations.
I mean, the Texans should be disciplined too. Then they allow it. Of course, yes. Right?
Yes.
Is any action gonna happen with that?
And they settled with 30 different women, so they should be fine.
Okay. I mean, personally, from what I see out of Cleveland. Niggas don't give a fuck if we did it or not. They want to win football games. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't give a fuck. I personally think he did more and did that shit personally. He looked like a fucking pervert.
I think
you know, ain't about looking, but just like how he responded to the questions. It's like, nigga, you kind of suspect.
I mean, I'm gonna say this. I'm not trying to shame any females or shame any women. But most males going into that situation with far as massages. It's a such thing called happy endings.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's be honest here. And him going into that, and like the one woman, she texted him. A lot of them texted him after the occasion, trying to set up other sessions.
That's what I don't like.
So that's an issue. And at the time of him saying he wants to be traded, and then a week later this bombshell drops, that's a red flag to me. As far as the Texans,
you mentioned the conduct. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just about to play devil's advocate.
Okay.
But then Ben Roethlisberger get any games?
He got 4. He got suspended for 6. They took 2 off. And he had 2
that
cases.
was alleged rape.
He had 2 cases of rape.
Exactly.
2.
So why does he get 6 games and Ben only gets 4 with alleged rape compared to sexual misconduct?
I ain't gonna say it's a color thing
absolutely. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say color or organizationally because the Steelers versus the Browns. It's a different. The ownership group is totally different. In Pittsburgh,
you think that's got to do with it?
Yes. Because the Pittsburgh owner is a heavy. He's a pillar into the NFL. He's the top one or 2 top owners in the NFL. They hold him high. That organization in itself.
I see your point. So, I see because it's a thriving franchise.
Yes.
They got 4 Super Bowls, 5 total.
Maybe 5, but their owner, like he's one of the Rooney rules, everything is after Pittsburgh because they are the second best franchise in the NFL.
Who'll be the first?
Definitely he'll be the Patriots. As far as this generation, definitely the Patriots.
Oh yeah, Patriots, Steelers.
But long term, it's the Pittsburgh
Cowboys.
Long term,
winning wise.
Yeah.
But long term is Pittsburgh. From the start of NFL
the personnel,
to today,
everything.
It's Pittsburgh. That's the top number 1 franchise in NFL.
I'm not a Browns fan either, so I mean, I feel like he did more than what he should have done. I think there's a lot of cover up. I think Texas should be held accountable too. If you're going in front of court of law, I mean, you can say like malicious intent for Texas. Because why? If you see this nigga got 66 massages in, I don't know, a week or two, that's a red flag. Ain't that many massages in the motherfucking world?
And also, they provided more than half the women with NDAs.
Exactly. So that for what though? You know what I'm saying?
And
so
that's one of my things too. As a massage therapist, why are you signing an NDA?
Exactly.
And the language in that NDA saying that.
And you know some shit. Some shit's off. Some shit is it's a red flag. But again, I don't want to put this towards like I'm not against feminism. It's just like maybe they're looking for a come up too. I'm gonna play both sides.
That's true.
But again, I feel like Deshaun did more than what he was supposed to do. He did some weirdo shit.
Yeah.
He looks like a weirdo. That's not enough evidence because he looks like one. But just the way his language and mannerisms, just like, yeah, now you answer these questions. You're not answering
our
right.
women fan base, just let it be clear, we are not advocating nothing he did.
Not
We're
at all.
standing on that. And if he is guilty of it, he should face some type of punishment. But there is nothing out there for him.
There's nothing out there, so the show must go on.
Yeah. They got that hush money.
Got to win football.
That's what it is.
I mean, we took Kobe back.
And, I mean,
No disrespect to my guy.
I love Kobe. Yeah.
He got charged. He did get charged and he got put out.
Yeah, he got charged.
I'm saying he was going
did
to court.
get charged though.
But I think, you know how people say, let's just NBA really quick. You know how people say they got him in the top 5 and stuff like that. I think that's why that rape allegation kind of tarnished his legacy. I do.
Some people
it only messed up his MVP.
But some people use it that and they use the fact he snitched on Shaq.
But if he had more MVPs, would y'all rank him higher?
No,
most definitely.
I just feel like he deserved more MVPs. That it's not gonna.
I mean, I got him second all time. I'd say if he had 3 or 4, I'd have him over Jordan.
Really?
That's my personal view.
Really? Yeah, that's your.
Yeah.
Kobe's
number 2 all time.
I'm gonna respect your opinion, but
I just feel like that just tarnished his career.
It did.
For like 2-3 years.
When he died, they talked about it.
Like,
they did actually.
They talked about it. One lady, his wife had to come out and go. The lady on the news. I'm not gonna give her no clout to her name, but she was on like was it NBC, CNBC? She said something. Vanessa had to come out and go at her.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Why would you bring that up?
It was unnecessary.
Because indirectly she was glad he died or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Indirectly. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And Deshaun ain't gonna never get this off his back. When he retired, he win the Super
I don't think
Bowl.
he give a fuck.
He's still gonna
he got what, 2? How much he get?
230. It's gonna go to 250.
Yeah, but my thing is
that's sick.
My thing is he didn't get charged with anything, so it's like
I think people don't know law though.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the problem. They don't know law.
And this is
it's very tricky.
This is what's like. It's mind blowing to me. Like the man didn't get charged.
Yeah, like with his situation, and not to keep bringing up Kobe's and Ben Roethlisberger, them guys like they're paid off. They paid the women off. The women accepted a civil suit before going to court. His situation was, no, I'm not paying you anything. I'd rather go to court. His cases got threw out. And now he's settling just to get it out the media.
He went to criminal first, right? Yeah, they got through out criminal.
With Ben's situation, it was pay the women, then the women stopped cooperating.
They didn't even go to trial.
That's the difference. He 2 grand juries said no.
So if you see you not going to trial, come on now, that's obvious.
I think he just want to move on with his life.
Yeah, get out the way.
I'm talking about the.
Because once that monkey's on your back, it's hard to get off. Except, I think, for white folks, it's not. Look at Ben.
I agree.
Look at Ben.
I totally agree.
I mean, look at Ari Weinstein. Beat Jeffrey. Keep going.
Brett Favre.
Oh yeah, Brett Favre.
Yeah, son.
Was it Peyton Manning too? Some shit happened.
Yeah, that was in college though.
Yeah.
But man,
yeah, but
still held in high regard.
Yeah, but they ain't going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I mean, Brett Favre when he was with the Jets, he misconduct. With the trainer or something like for that worked for the organization. So it's like. Nobody heard about
business,
that.
Man.
It sure is, but it's about winning football games.
Yeah.
That's what they into.
How many games did the Browns going to win this season?
I'm going to give them 11 and 12.
11?
I think 9.
9?
I think they can go 500 until he get back. He come back against Baltimore.
Okay, they talking about getting Jimmy G too, ain't they?
No, they threw that out the window. Yeah, they threw it out the window.
They better just.
Who they got now? Jacoby Brissett?
They said
he
that
was
run
starting.
game though.
Yeah, that run game kind of crazy.
And they play nobody the first 6 games. I think the only hard game I think is San Diego. What do they call it? The Chargers. I think that's the only hard game they got. They got the Jets. Couple of them. So sorry teams on their schedule. Carolina, the Falcons, them their first 3. Them 3 wins right there in itself. And he come back versus Baltimore. So the NFL definitely wants Lamar Jackson versus Deshaun Watson. That's a big deal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is.
That's a big deal.
You think Lamar Jackson improves this season?
I don't think he has too much improving to do. He pretty decent to me. What more can he do?
I just don't understand what he got to keep proving.
That's why I'm with
you. Do you want him to throw the ball like Aaron Rodgers in his prime every time?
His IQ's dog shit.
Yeah,
that's
I can't speak on the study,
but I feel like they also want him to run more than throw.
Yeah,
which is okay, but you just ruining his body.
I just don't like that our IQ because that's like the Kyler Murray situation. To put a study clause in his contract, that's very very racially intended because that's the stigma. Black quarterbacks is dumb. Let them play wide receiver. They try to switch us all off.
Yeah,
that's just a stigma.
And we're gonna talk about that on the next show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I like Lamar. It just he reminds me of Paul George.
I don't know. I feel
like what are you doing?
He won the MVP. I gotta give him a little bit more credit.
His record
is amazing.
His record is top 3.
He got one of the highest win percentages in history. It's like 70-80%.
And he's had enough games to back that up. Like, don't you know? He only played 2 seasons. No,
but also to Phil's point, when we get to the playoffs and the team has scouted you and they can game plan you,
he got that monkey off his back though.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I agree with him on that because, in just my opinion,
he killed that.
We're gonna go to Baker. Baker had a better playoff performances than Lamar has ever had.
He only played in 1 game.
He got 2 games. He won in 1.
Lamar 2 games.
But what I'm saying is his performance